Welcome to Nottingham Community Housing Association's annual film. Our company vision is more homes, great services, better lives. And this film of events from the past year will show you how we bring this to life through the work that we do. Developed with funding from the Homes and Communities Agency and Rutland County Council, this is our 10th development in Rutland, a county with a particularly high need for affordable homes. Built on the site of the former Barleythorpe Stud near Oakham, this picturesque development has 17 affordable homes. 13 homes are for rent, 2 homes for rent to home buy, and there are 2 specially adapted bungalows for wheelchair users.
Although the popular conception is that areas like Rutland, which are very attractive from a landscape point of view and have a lot of very nice, very expensive houses, everybody living there must be affluent. And in fact, side by side with those pockets of affluence are pockets of real poverty and deprivation, and the fact that we can provide some affordable housing to keep communities together is very, very important to us.
The specially adapted bungalows have been built as part of a supported living project, which gives these disabled tenants the opportunity to move from their family homes and live a more independent life, while still keeping daily contact with care workers and support staff. NCHA's Housing and Property Management team worked with the 2 tenants' families and carers to help turn these bungalows into the perfect new homes for the special new owners.
The service users seemed quite overwhelmed actually today. They thought it was fantastic, and certainly their families thought it was absolutely great. They've been waiting quite some time for this to come to fruition, and today it does look absolutely amazing. When I see something like this, it makes the whole job worthwhile. It makes it feel as though we've worked really hard with the families, with the people who are going to be moving in, with Rutland County Council, with Health, and it's all been tricky at times, but it's all come together, and it's just wonderful.
Built by Larkfleet Homes, all these properties will bear the hallmark of energy efficiency for which Larkfleet are well known. Built to high environmental standards, the homes feature clever in-house ventilation systems and have solar thermal heating with gas boilers.
Larkfleet have built these eco-homes to Code 3 level, which is in advance of the national recognised standards. Now that includes an awful lot of things that we put in, like timber frame. We've put stormwater attenuation systems. There's things like bat boxes and bird boxes. There's an awful lot of ecological things that we've put into the scheme.
All the houses will be lifetime homes, which means that for new tenants, Charlie, Kane and their disabled mum, their new family home can be adapted to the needs of their family as they grow older.
We think our new house is lovely here in the country.
The hub started life as an idea that we worked on with Newark and Sherwood District Council. We wanted to help the tenants on this new estate to settle in and create a sense of community.
So it's kind of felt at the start when we were in discussions with NOTSCOM about the development that maybe we needed to do something on the estate after completion that kind of helped it along, really, helped it establish itself, helped residents get to know each other, and also help the existing neighbourhood to come to see the development as part of their community as well.
A flat on the Grange Road site was converted and the hub was born. Although it was never going to be a permanent fixture, opening only for 3 to 6 months, we would help new tenants get information and advice from a variety of organisations. Maggie Kelly, our Service Manager for Resident Involvement, tells us more.
We asked permission from the Housing Corporation if we could keep a flat out the loop and use it as a facility for tenants and residents to visit and get advice on all sorts of a variety of things, such as housing benefit, rent, job skills, Sure Start, homework clubs, the local school. There's lots of other stakeholders who will be using it for the next 3 months.
Tenants, local residents and their families were invited to a Halloween party to officially open the hub. New tenants, Archie, Sam and Alfie, were keen to tell us what they thought about their new homes and to give us a few pointers on how we could improve things.
And what are your new houses like?
Gorgeous.
Oh, okay.
They're really hot.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
That's good. And then what are you all got a brand new bedroom then?
Yeah, but I share it with him. I've got my own room. Yeah. I want to have a party in this flat for Christmas. Yeah. And no, across the road there's going to be the field, and I would like some goalposts on there.
Right, so what are your plans for the afternoon then? So you've got your hot dog.
Yeah.
You going to play some games?
Yeah. Yeah, I want to play apple bobbing, but I don't have no teeth.
In a special project called Retrofit for the Future 2050, we successfully won a £150,000 grant from the government to fit out a property to the year 2050's environmental standards. This meant we could use many energy-saving products which aren't even on the market yet, or are too expensive to include in our usual developments of new homes.
I've come to see one of the NCHA houses, the House of the Future, and they've got all of this wonderful technology. Not only is it perfectly insulated, but we've also got solar panels, we've got air source heating, and it's a fantastic example of what can be achieved if we put our mind to it.
A local family have moved into our House of the Future, and they will help us monitor how the technology performs over the next 2 years. It is estimated that all the energy-saving equipment will bring massive savings in carbon emissions and heating bills.
It's absolutely brilliant living in this house. It's got the solar panels.
Free hot water.
Gives us free hot water. Brand new
Everything
kitchens.
really.
Everything's brand new.
Having converted this property, we're planning to invest the remaining funding to add similar technology to 3 more of our properties in Ollerton, Nottingham and Leicester.
This property differs from the other 3 where this has got all the technologies in. This has got triple glazed windows, it's got air source, it's got photovoltaic, it's got solar hot water. So we've put everything into this house to get the maximum efficiencies. Obviously we wouldn't be able to afford to put this into other properties. So what we're trying to achieve on the other 3 properties is what works cost effectively and what doesn't work depending on the age and the type of the building.
This is the Housing with Care and Support staff event that we run every year. And the reason why we run it is that we have hundreds of staff distributed right across the East Midlands. And one of the issues that staff feed back to us is that they don't get a chance to meet their colleagues and talk about what they're doing and learn from each other. And also they want to hear from management, senior management in NCHA, in Housing with Care and Support, about what is the direction of travel, where are things going.
John and the teams from Housing with Care and Support took a novel approach and created a marketplace to promote their projects and services and to share information with each other. Staff were keen to use the day as a fundraising opportunity too, and plenty of things were on sale in a bid to raise money for our Build for Better Lives project, which would send 9 service users and 3 staff to South Africa in June 2011.
We're the SMART team, we're a 24-hour response team within NCHA, and we're here to raise money for the Build for Better Lives, where we'll be sending a few service users over to Africa to help them build some facilities over there. And we need to raise somewhere in the region of £27,000 to do that. And so this is our way of adding to the fund.
Yeah, we're getting a really good response from people. It's good just to be able to kind of tell people a bit more about the project. I think a lot of people have heard it being spoken about but weren't really sure what it was all about. So we've got loads of information on the stall and we've been able to really get the message out there, and hopefully it will be a bit of a catalyst and everything will go crazy from here on in.
The day was overseen by a town crier who made sure everyone was digging deep for charity.
Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. Welcome one, welcome all. Citizens of Housing with Care and Support.
Fundraising for Build for Better Lives continued throughout the year, and the £27,000 target was smashed with a few months to spare. We'll be reporting back on how the service users and staff got on in South Africa in next year's annual film. When we opened 39 new affordable homes in Swadlincote, Derbyshire, we hoped that we would be helping to improve the lives of the new tenants who would be living there. Having fled an abusive marriage, Amber was living in a women's refuge with her 4 children. Her chances of getting a privately rented home were not looking good.
Because I was in a refuge and it seemed as though it was going to be a very long time before I got anywhere, I did look into rental properties, but as soon as you say that you're on income support, you're in a refuge, you've got 4 children, and I don't blame the landlords for having that view of people, but they may as well have just laughed at me, basically. To come out of a refuge and have £1,000 rent over your head, even if I'd have found someone that was willing to give me that chance, probably would have been a big sort of disappointment to then eventually not be able to pay the rent and stuff. So in my situation, I just don't think it would have been an option at all.
Then Amber applied for a 4-bedroom home on our new Alien Close development, and her life was transformed, providing her with safety, security and confidence.
Even though I've only been here for a short time, this is my home now. I think my house is wonderful.
As well as Amber's new home, the site consisted of 32 homes for rent and 7 for shared ownership or rent to home buy. All are part of a larger redevelopment in the centre of Swadlincote, which also includes retail, employment and leisure units. At our first celebration day, organised by Housing with Care and Support, service users from across all projects and services joined together to learn more about sports and the environment.
We asked them what they wanted to do, what they wanted the theme of the day to be, and they chose sports and the environment. The service users are very interested in the environment and doing all they can, so we've got various different people from different organisations to come and tell them a bit about recycling, about saving the environment, carbon footprint, that sort of thing. Sporting events, we've got a football tournament going on now on the sports field, and that's going to be followed by egg and spoon race, sack race and all that sort of thing. Lots of workshops going on, from seed planting, arts and crafts, judo, karate, all that sort of thing. And hopefully everybody here will have a lovely day. The service users all get to chat to each other. They've prepared the food themselves. We've got some fabulous cafe outside done by Ashiana and Brazira Projects. And that's going down a storm.
It's even looking dignified on the dry hard now. It's very impressive. But we've got a smile here, yeah. Nice smile.
Watch your camera. The Housing with Care and Support, it's nice to celebrate not only the things we do, but the people we deal with.
Yeah, well, when you've been on one for 60 years, you know, it makes a bit of difference, doesn't it?
Welcome to the NCHA Tenants Fun Day 2010.
With a little help from Robin Hood and NCHA, our Tenants and Residents Consortium hosted their 3rd annual tenant conference at Centre Parks in Nottinghamshire.
People of England, we welcome you one and all to this special day, this auspicious day of self-empowerment. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Robin Hood.
With an emphasis on fun, good conversation and learning about what is important to tenants, the day began with a warm welcome and a chance to really get into the Robin Hood theme with some creative hat making. Tenants from all areas came along to the conference, and we caught up with Natasha Mackenzie from Northampton to find out why she was keen to join in.
Where I live, it's felt that sort of people of a certain age all represent on the boards, and there isn't really much of a younger voice. Also, maybe other ethnicities aren't properly represented either, and I felt it's important to get a younger person to come here today and get some of the other messages across that sort of are concerns of ours.
The big job for the day was for our staff to help tenants discuss what was important to them about key areas of our work. All housing associations have recently had to introduce a new system known as local offers. These offers represent what tenants think are the most important parts of the key services that we provide. Some lively discussions were had about allocations, rents and service charges, resident involvement, estate management, antisocial behaviour and rent arrears. All the work done by our tenants at the conference helped us to create local offers that reflect exactly what is important to our tenants. After all that hard work, tenants and staff then got to enjoy some more leisurely activities on offer at Centre Parks. As we've looked back at these events from the past year, we hope you agree that our vision of more homes, great services, better lives has been brought to life through the work that we do.